Everybody, welcome to Market Pros. My guest today is Zeskk. How are you doing today, Zeskk?
Hey Boo, how you doing, brother? I'm great and excited to be here.
Good, good. All right, so first, can I get a quick rundown of your experience in the markets, crypto, NFTs as a whole?
Yeah, absolutely. I have joined the crypto market on 2020. Unfortunately, I learned a little bit late about this new way of engaging with money with our own, I don't know, self-conscious about protecting ourselves against the centralized government's political monetary system. And yeah, since 2020, I have researched, learned a lot about the crypto markets, about the NFT market, especially. As you guys can see, I'm an enthusiast of some of Solana's community, like the pesky penguins. And I think that we have much to develop and much to offer for our communities, for our people, especially those who belong to third world economies like myself. I come from a background of Brazil. I come from Brazil. So I have experienced firsthand the problems of a lousy handle of our political and economical system. So yeah, I guess it's actually necessary to learn and to experience investment in the crypto world.
Okay, gotcha. So where did it all start? Like, where did you first decide you wanted to take the jump, take the risk to dive into the crypto markets or just the markets and investing as a whole? Where did it all start?
It all started when I finally realized that it didn't matter how much money I could make in an inflationary country like Brazil. Like our gas prices this year only raised about 40% in terms of inflation. And I realized that even if I became the best lawyer in the world, that's my job in Brazil, I couldn't amass much value at all because it was all being eaten away by inflation. So I realized that I need to learn how to protect myself from this. How can I protect myself from the economics of Brazil? How can I protect myself from the decisions of the government? And I was like, where is the answer? How can I reach other markets? How can I reach somewhere where the decisions maker can just screw my entire life due to their power? And that's when I managed to find my first impressions on crypto. And yeah, it was crazy because I started really hyped. And that's a newbie mistake. You go with very big positions just from the start, and I got wrecked my first investment. It was a tough lesson, but I started reading a lot about it. I love to read, and I started reading about especially fundamentalist analysis. I'm really not a good trader, so I still need to watch lots of your classes to be actually able to do some good analysis. But I have been slowly making myself a good position in crypto, and I can already see the results. Like, for example, Star Atlas, which is a project that we both work on, I can actually manage to pay my monthly bills and obligations with just my money from our monthly earnings through score and things like that. So yeah, it's been a good journey for me so far.
What is your long-term perspective on crypto? So where do you see it all going in the future?
I think that crypto brings much utility to mankind. Like we live this space, we every day are researching stuff in crypto, and even us are not aware of all the possibilities that our new world or crypto world entails. Let us say every day there is someone developing some really useful app like uh, the metaverse concept, where we'll be able to enjoy new ways of engaging with people all around the world. All those things, they require the crypto to exist. They need a solid infrastructure in terms of software that only the crypto and the blockchains can provide. So yeah, I think that we are really, really far from grasping how much value there is in crypto. And until I am able to say that, well, it basically reached the top or most of what utility we can bring from crypto, I think that the perspectives are really good. I don't see the horizon yet, you know. I'm still looking and seeing lots and lots of value to be brought inside our market.
Which part of the markets are or so which markets are most appealing to you and why?
Well, I would say that it would be the gaming market for sure. You know, from since I was a little boy, I have played lots of games like World of Warcraft, StarCraft, all those games from Blizzard, all those games from Nintendo. And one thing that actually got me thinking back then was that they were delivering a good product and they were keeping all the profits. Now, with our system in crypto, we are actually able to share some of the profits from the projects. And I don't know, you are a gamer as much as me, and we love this. We love engaging with gamers, we love engaging this scenario, we love being part of a community. You know, it's like our hidden and protected sanctum that now crosses the border of just being a game to be part of something bigger, to be a part of a metaverse where we'll be able to engage with people all around the world and to acquire goods and services through our metaverse, through our gameplay. And this is so exciting. The gaming industry is, you know, bigger than the movie industry already, and it's every year it grows and grows and gets stronger and stronger. And yeah, I think that it's the most promising market. I don't know, in my perspective, I'm not sure about the DeFi system. I use it, but I focus on playing my games and enjoying this industry.
Yeah, I'm it's funny because before I came into like metaverse gaming and just NFTs as a whole, I uh I really wasn't much of a gamer. I mean, I played games when, I was younger and but really in my adult life, I have not been much of a gamer. So, what caught my attention was the play to earn and the fact that you can stake your NFTs and get returns on them. So that's what caught my attention. And then as I dove deeper, I realized that you can make a full time living off of gaming. And so that caught my attention. So even something that I could do on the side in my spare time that would also be fun, I could make a living from. So my focus is mostly obviously YouTube and then trading and, my investing portfolios. And now, the whole metaverse gaming sector. Uh, so yeah, it's crazy because this kind of got me back into gaming. And now I wouldn't do this full time. As I have a digital company and it takes a lot of my time between YouTube and trading. Um, but yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to what the metaverse sector is going to bring to the world, especially in other countries, that may not have the best opportunities. They have one of the best opportunities now, you know. Um, so what are
Yeah,
your yeah. So what are your future plans in crypto and the markets as a whole?
and just adding to our last question, as you said, we with the metaverse, with the play to earn concept, we bring opportunities that people from third world countries would never have. Like for example, in Brazil, the monthly wage is around $150, you know, and this is the kind of money that you can actually make easily with a good environment in a play to earn game. You know, it's something that's actually achievable for our players, for our community, and it tends to only get better when we develop more in terms of metaverse, in terms of industry, because there is money to be made, there are opportunities, there are profits to share between players. And that goes really well with my plans for the future as well. Because as I told you, I'm a lawyer here in Brazil. And even though I managed to be in the upper stream of terms of income, in terms of study, in terms of development, since our currency here, the real, is so undervalued compared to the dollar, it's like that I'm receiving like basically a minimum wage in terms of dollar currency, you know? So yes, I'm looking forward to transition fully into the crypto market, to be a full-time crypto advisor, crypto investor, especially regarding Star Atlas, which is my main focus now. Gladly, I have become able to make lots of friends in this community, to provide content and advice for the guild masters and players in general. And yeah, I'm studying ways to become a full-time developer of content inside this market.
What advice? So say if you could talk to somebody that is a complete newbie and they just came into the markets, crypto, just investing as a whole. Um, like, say if you could go back and when you first got into investing, what advice would you give?
I would have read the books first, for sure. Yeah, education is fundamental in this market because the crypto market is volatile. It's maybe the word that best describes the feeling and how it works. And it's really easy to lose your faith or lose your hand through greediness. You know, you see a bull market, you are like, oh my god, this can't stop going up. I need to surf on this wave, you know. And people just get wrecked by this kind of thought line, you know. What you actually need to learn to succeed in the crypto world, in my opinion, is to suppress the reaction feeling. Like you see that and you immediately thinks that, oh, this is an opportunity, let's go. You don't need to rush. You don't need to join every single opportunity. You need to understand what's good for you. There is no investment that's good for everyone. Everyone has a different time frame in mind. Everyone has a different tolerance to risk, to pain, to see the downfall of your investments and be cool with that. And you need to also let time works because if you look at the a longer time frame, you see that the crypto market is basically a curve leading up because we are so very early and so far from from the maximum potential of our markets. But also, whenever something happens in the world, like we are living today in the shadow of a possible global scale conflict, and we, as a crypto market, we are the most affected, are all due to the inherent volatility of our assets. And that's okay for me now. I learned my experience. I learned that we need to be cool and let time work itself because nothing stays good nor bad forever. Most of the things tends to return to the means. So yeah, if you can actually find some room to breathe and to get a hold of yourself, you'll be okay. You know, in the long term, you'll be fine.
Very good, very good. Do you have any closing thoughts for the audience before we leave?
Yeah, I would like to thank you all for taking your time to listening to me, to us at that. And well, I hope you enjoy this journey. I hope that this is a good experience for you, for your family, for the generation of wealth, your personal wealth. And, take your time to study, take your time to learn. You can watch book classes here. Here's a talk. And come join us in Star Atlas as well. It would be a pleasure for me to meet you guys. And let's go. The future is waiting for us and it's happening before our very eyes.
Very good. I want to thank you, Zeskk, for joining me today. And everybody, if you liked the interview, please smash the like button, and I'll see you in the next one.